People from across Germany have come to Marbach to join the celebrations in the hometown of poet, playwright, and philosopher Friedrich Schiller. It's also a great opportunity to look back at the town's history.
Schiller lived in several German towns, but nowhere else is the Schiller heritage as great as in Marbach. The 250th anniversary of his birth was the chance to put on a special celebration.
The whole town became a stage for 2 days. There were demonstrations of traditional handicrafts as well as historic markets. Both professional actors and amateurs reproduced everyday 18th century scenes. And the fashions of yesteryear were also brought back to life. The men wore cocked hats, the women clothes made of silk. Some were, in fact, homemade.
Das Kleid besteht aus einer Juche.
There's a skirt,
Ein
a mantle,
Manteau, ein
a
Stecker,
stomacher,
darunter
and
trägt
underneath the
sie
lady would wear a corset,
Chemise,
a chemise, a hoop skirt, and naturally stockings and shoes.
Strümpfe und Schuhe.
Schiller was born here in the idyllic setting of Marbach in 1759. It has grown substantially since then, but the half-timbered houses and quaint little streets in the old town have changed little. And this is the house where he was born. His family lived here in rather modest conditions until he was 4.
The Schiller family had been made penniless by the grandfather's bankruptcy. They rented this place, a combined living and bedroom. It also had a windowless kitchen at the back, and that was all.
The building is now a museum. Visitors can view old photos of the building as well as the room in which Schiller was born, complete with original furniture. All that's missing is a painting of Schiller as a child.
There was a survey of his contemporaries, and they were sure that people used to call him Fritzle, and that he had red hair and freckles.
The younger generation also got involved in the festival. 7-year-old Simeon Kegi played Schiller as a boy. The budding thespian recited a Schiller ballad about a king, a lady, a glove, and a lion's den. There was also a chance to take a culinary trip back in time and rediscover the food that was popular in the Rococo era. The offerings included pork roast and crackling, and good old-fashioned mead. Schiller's mother was known to have baked a special treat made of quinces, much to the delight of her son.
You'd boil a quince and mix the pulp with an egg yolk. This was then run around a broom handle to produce a thin pastry, which was dried in the oven.
The highlight of the weekend's events was the river parade, involving some 15 crafts. An opportunity to pay tribute to both Schiller and the era that defined him.